I'm on the American server. Here I'm going to play a ladder game. Ranked Terran. I'm League Tier 2 Gold League here. Actually I'm Gold League through the board so far. And I'm enjoying myself a lot here in the American server. I think that overall, so far, that's kind of the best I've got yet, which is all gold leagues through all of my races. And I'm talking about the servers here. That's probably the best performing server so far. I do have a Platinum League Zerg in a European.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? Yeah, whatever. SCV ready.
European
in the rear with the gear.
Server there, but that's that. In any case, I have my new key and key to
Supply
kind of
depots insufficient.
to get
Overlords superior.
into the main base here, just like that. And
Yep, SCV ready.
hopefully that will make the game a little bit less complicated. I won't have to move my mouse around to get there. I'll just kind of
SCV ready.
click on N and it will take me to the main city. And so far so good. Obviously that's quite a bit getting used to now. In any case, this guy is getting stuck here. Let's get him back inside.
You're the boss.
And
SCV ready.
here, come on, let's get this guy out. What else do I want to build? Probably want to build a couple of these marines.
Bad news.
And
You scared me.
another barracks, a factory. And what does that mean? That means
Gangway coming through. Armed and
I'm going to
command
focus
center upgraded.
on a few units, probably. I'm not building the Reaper, so
Go ahead.
You want a piece of me, boy?
that gas probably doesn't really kind of make a lot of sense, but I will try to focus on
Blending.
SCV ready.
on upgrades instead. Here I've got myself these, and
Additional Vespine gas required.
additional Vespine gas required. I'm gonna go here and build myself a
Add-on constructed.
SCV
command center, and as well maybe a mine, and I certainly
SCV
should
ready.
go for the shields at least.
Add-on operational. Need more
I'm
Vespine
a
gas.
marauder or two.
We hear you.
So as you can see, I'm focusing on the military quite a bit here. Okay, that's good. I like to see that. Let's bring it in, and it should kill off any
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah.
any enemies close by. Also, I need to consistently produce these,
Big job, huh?
as well as gonna go for additional upgrades. I'm gonna go for consistent
Insufficient Vespine gas.
additional upgrades here. Also, we can go down with some stuff. I'm gonna build more workers. Furthermore, gonna focus on a few more marines. As you can see, that's quite a few.
Research completed.
Also, without doubt, I need that star bar running here.
Command center upgraded.
And it's time to open this. So now
Piece of me, boy.
all new
Give us your best shot. This better be good.
troops must
SCV ready. Who wants some? Huh?
Mineral cluster expended.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
do something. In any case, it looks like I'm losing my train of thought here because there's kind of
SCV ready.
so much to do, and in any case, right now I'm focusing on tanks, marines, workers,
SCV ready.
and upgrades.
Go, go, go.
So for as long as it's not +3,
On operational.
+3 as kind of far as I'm aware,
SCV ready.
it may not be
Vespine gas.
that big of a deal. More Vespine gas. So let's get that Vespine gas production rolling
SCV ready.
here, and
Lay it up. What? Been waiting on you.
I hope for the best. No, 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 don't shoot, don't shoot! Oh, he shot it! He shot it, and I've suffered friendly damage due to that. Okay, okay, you just all send your troops here, and
Must build more supply. Additional Vespine gas.
okay, let's get those supply depots
Insufficient
out.
energy. Cannot build there.
Also, some of these
Big job.
I need detection as well, so I have to go for
Upgraded. Required.
additional.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Okay. What do we see here?
Need more Vespine gas.
More Vespine gas. Okay. Come on. Do
Yeah,
there.
Huh?
Do there.
Not enough
More
energy.
workers. Everything's healed so far.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And
Let's have a blast.
it looks like I have quite a bit of cash. It probably would be best if
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
build up
Additional Vespine
Go, go,
gas.
go.
an infrastructure on
Insufficient upgrade.
which I could base my future operations.
Who wants some?
Also,
Base. Energy
Oh.
attaching SCVs.
This better be good.
will you blow them up? Boom! They blew them up
By
everywhere.
the numbers,
Everywhere.
boys.
Okay.
Waiting on you.
So let's get this guy, finish this stuff. Also, what do I have here? Everything here needs to be added on through, and okay, still no detection.
Not enough
And
energy.
I wasn't building nearly as many troopers as I actually wanted.
Add-on constructed.
What else?
Add-on operational. Mineral field exhausted.
Let's get everybody together. These were never added, unfortunately.
Add-on operational.
Furthermore, here I could
Army upgraded.
Send additional workers in mass. Also, I could build
Well, butter my biscuit.
a lot of stuff, especially things like marines.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
So we're gonna wait for that, and it's gonna be Marine
Not
Marauder
enough minerals.
force. Besides that,
SCV ready.
I have to build a Raven and probably a Viking or so. Also,
Insufficient energy.
let's drop stuff down. And now it looks like
SCV ready.
I will be
Ready
waiting.
for dust off.
It's about to get heavy.
And
Mineral field exhausted.
what else allows Widow Mines borrow faster, allows aliens, Elvis Viking stores to transform better, increases attack
New
speed of
technology
Cyclones,
research command center.
attack their
Insufficient. Expanded online.
Bespin gas is insufficient.
Go time.
Also here
Yeah, what it?
I'll be increasing my gas
Not
production.
enough energy.
Also
SCV ready.
gonna build myself something else.
Army
And let's take a
upgraded.
look. Okay, so
Awaiting orders.
it's probably best if I'll start
SCV ready.
to advancing
Order accepted.
on the
Research
enemy.
completed.
SCV ready.
Build myself a
Additional
bunch of
Vespene
Vikings
gas required.
and such.
It's
Insufficient energy.
Also,
Commander. SCV
I would
ready.
without a doubt need some more
Got
Ready for service. Immediate.
stuff.
New
Here,
SCV ready.
way too many workers
Yep.
not doing their
Ready
job
for dust
properly. So we're gonna send them there
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
through the board, and we'll make sure everybody's here.
not enough.
And let's go.
Scanning battle.
So,
field engineering at your awaiting orders.
Let's go.
Combat. This vessel will. This
And,
vessel requires assistance.
That's pretty much it.
Optics on.
Base under siege.
Okay. He's attacked me with massive air
Go ahead. Ah, you hear me?
units.
Cannot build there.
Demons on fire here.
And I'm just gonna build myself
Still under siege.
a base of operations to attack myself
Upgrade complete.
against something like that. Okay, the medevacs are being hit slightly. He's building himself a force over here.
Base under siege.
Okay, okay, let's get the hell out
Base
of here
under
now.
siege.
I kind of suspect that
There.
he could be a lot more
In
threatening.
rear with the gear.
Cannot
What he
build
had,
under siege.
In any case,
More minerals required.
let's kill off all of his workers, overlords. And this will do a lot of economic damage to him. Even if he kind of
insufficient. Overlords superior.
makes
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Somebody, get me out of this
it
mess.
possible. Oh, no, you go. And that's it. So we have a showdown here. And let's just kind of create additional damage on the enemy. Alright.
I'm in deep.
And here
Want a piece of me, boy?
I'll be killing them all off further.
Armed and ready.
It looks like he decides to GG out at this point.
Coming through. Go, go, go!
Okay,
better be good.
it's not all over,
Armed and ready.
though.
By the
It
numbers.
went down nicely. Okay, so let's take a look at this game and see what kind of went down here. So he went for an air army, which is cool, fine. It was a proper Gold League match. I didn't scout him, so I had no idea he went for that. Probably I would have went for a lot of marine heavy composition there with some Vikings. But I did build a lot of Marauders instead. Here let's take a look at production tab as well, and here we see how he set himself up. It's 5 minutes and it looks like he's not going so far for much, but he's kind of focusing for air units. As you can see, he doesn't have a roach warner and such, so he's like completely on top
Mineral field
with his air unit game. He has 45 workers, and it looks like he's making even more money than I am. I'm probably attacking him at this point
under attack.
was the way to go. In any case, slowly but surely,
Mineral field depleted.
I am expanding myself as well. At this point I am making a bit more cash. I'm dropping mules, but that doesn't kind of give me that benefit that I actually want to. If you look at the upgrades, he's upgrading his air units. 2 for attack, 2 for defense right now, another mutation just completed. So
Mineral field
it's
depleted.
without a doubt intense 4 bases, and here at this point it starts his offensive operations. Most of the time it looks like he's more or less maxed out. I mean 144, he's maxing out his supply potential, but definitely he could do a lot more. And
Drones are under attack.
his limitation is that he's not stacking up his queens.
Creep tumor is under attack.
Now at this point his offensive comes and my offensive comes, and he has a lot of
Drones are under
Mutalisks
attack.
who do a lot of work, but they're not defending the base, and it's gonna take a lot of time until they destroy
Is under attack.
their buildings. He's going to build more
Our forces
Mutalisks, and probably little does he know that I'm setting up a very powerful defensive perimeter here to fight his Mutalisks, but it looks like it just wasn't enough. I did some damage though, but we just couldn't destroy most of them. So little do I know how many turrets would kill off that many Mutalisks. In any case, it destroys my second base, and it looks like at this point he will try to assault my main force. Here we see the main engagement. I stemmed, medevacs are healing, He's attacking me, and it looks like my marines were strong enough, supported by some cyclone firepower, to beat him. And all in all, it worked out splendidly. It looks like there's not much left for him. And he decides to leave the game. Done. Next, I'm going to play random. That's a Gold League random. So far, so good. And so it begins. I can hear that music. That music is at 1% there. Okay. Mass recall is on B. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. So let's see what can be done about that. What if I would mass recall with Z, or let's see, for example, Q better. Probably that would be okay. Maybe X. I'll leave it at X. Okay, so here I'm gonna build that, build more of these workers as well.
Minerals required.
And that's it. Also, I could construct that refinery and another one of these. Alright. Now it's gonna be a bit of waiting. Now, do I need that gas? Yeah, I need that gas for the stalkers. So let's get that gas in as soon as possible. Also here I need to wall myself off further. Okay, so far so good. I think that one thing that has to be taken into consideration seriously is oh shit, he's here. The river is here. Oh man. Okay. So no. Look at that. He doesn't know what to do. In any case, there's not much I can do about that. Let's just continue building these.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
Okay. It looks like he's not attacking my my workers, which is very good for me.
Insufficient energy.
Not so good for him though. Okay, so it looks like this is where he's going to end.
Here in the shadows.
He's
Let our enemy know our fury.
his
State thy bidding.
stuff there. Okay, I'm gonna build that here as well. I'm going to construct a gateway, couple of gateways, and
Not enough minerals.
a robotics facility there.
More minerals required.
While consistently keeping the count
Mineral quantity insufficient.
for these guys here.
We are one with I am.
Okay. What's next? I'm gonna go for some air units as well. Maybe a couple of oracles.
Cannot
A
warp
bunch
there.
of upgrade facilities. That's 150. Alright, and let's hit this with the Hermobus, as well as build just more stuff in general. Also, I need from a cybernetics core the warp gate research, so my gateways would go into warp gates. Couple of sentries. Still, I'm not using adepts that much really, because
Inadequate supply. Pylons inefficient.
I'm not just simply a fan of it. In any case,
Not enough minerals.
let's build that. And that here. Also, these need to be filled.
I'm here.
And let's go for a bunch of upgrades. First of all, let's go for a warpism, and that's it.
Nexus point under
Okay,
enemy
so it
attack.
looks like I'm being attacked here. I'm being attacked badly. In fact, a bit too bad.
Quantity insufficient.
How badly I'm being attacked
Not
here.
enough minerals.
And so it seems that this early aggression has
Probes under attack.
been enough to make things complicated enough.
Justice.
Okay,
More minerals required.
can I defend this? Probably. When my zealots finish,
Enemy assaulting probes.
could
Not
most
enough
likely do
energy.
some damage.
Not enough minerals.
But I'm getting no income, so
My life for iron.
it's not gonna be much. Let's just kill the ones that are still wounded. And I managed to do that.
Nexus point under.
It's all lower. He did have 2 bases here, I see, and he was walling himself off quite nicely. Let's take a look at the match now.
SCV ready.
And what will he go for?
SCV ready.
As always,
SCV.
I expect a standard opening. Here it wasn't very standard because he's not blocking his entry just yet. Okay, so I see what he come up with, but will this be enough to block this? I'm not sure,
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
but it could be. He wants to place a factory there. Fine. That's what he come up with.
We're screwed.
Add-on complete.
And
Screwed.
that Reaper,
SCV.
it didn't
Command
work out
center.
that well. He goes for a reasonably early stem, I guess, maybe not. In any case, he's expanding and he's making units like a boss, without a doubt.
SCV ready.
Additional supply
SCV ready.
He creates himself a force. I think that this was a very neat play,
research.
Optics online.
and
Additional supply depots.
he has 36 workers versus my 43. He has an army, 2 bases running, and oh no,
it's on.
he kind of wins this
Ready for action. Optics online.
nicely. No problem. He got through my defense. That wasn't strong enough. And he builds himself reinforcements.
Mineral field research.
Those
complete.
reinforcements will be just enough to finish
Optics online.
this base
Let's
off.
go kills.
Let's have a blast.
And it's over. So pretty much 2 standard openings. He built an army, I didn't, and due to that I have been defeated there. That's what I think. In any case, let's go on to the next one. And let's see what else the game will give me play with. It looks like here I'll be playing against another random player. Fine. And I'll be playing myself as a Zerg. Alright. Let's go with that. Here
Insufficient overlords.
I'll try to scout a little bit this game and see if that changes absolutely anything. So when is an appropriate time to scout? Probably when it's like 3 minutes or so. Okay, look at this guy. And it looks like he well, it's kind of just messing around here a little bit. Okay, it's a Terran. At least he kind of told us at the same time, but know that it's random player.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
So that's important to know. And I'm not in a hurry, really. I do not expect cheese or so. And the next thing I want to do is build myself a queen. Okay, that's done. The queen is in production. What else do I want to go for?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Probably a bunch of banelings, but here I don't have the gas.
Must spawn more overlords.
And I'm gonna spawn 2 overlords so that this would go out of my way. Gonna get myself another gas guy. So now with the Zerg I feel a little bit kind of better when playing, because I know a bit more what to click on. Really, like what's going on here. And I think that this is awesome. So here another queen is in production, and all in all I'm focusing on more workers mostly. So it's 3 minutes. At this point I may start to
More minerals required.
I may start to expand.
Insufficient energy.
Okay. What's next? Some more these
Not enough
evolution
energy.
chambers. Let's get the links out. I want them
Insufficient energy.
to spot me stuff. Also, I'm
Enough energy.
able to kind of consistently build up a nice pile of units, and I'm going to expand.
Not enough.
When playing
minerals.
Zerg,
Swarm forces under attack.
okay, it looks like he has a force there, and I kind of have to react to
More
that really.
minerals required.
So what I'm gonna do
Energy.
is to avoid the defeat, I'm going to now focus on
More overlords required.
the roaches, but obviously
Not enough energy.
for that
Must spawn more overlords.
I need to wait for those overlords and the minerals, and while I wait for that I'm getting attacked, and that's definitely not good at all. I may be able to defend it though.
More minerals required.
And oh, look at that! Look at that! Okay, let's attack him. Unfortunately, I couldn't attack him with a united force. Marines do very well against the Lynx. However, there just weren't enough of them, so it kind of saved my life there. Okay, in any case, my next objective here is to simply recover, while he may just simply
Mineral quantity insufficient.
move attacking me even further. Okay,
Not enough. Not
that's what I
enough
want.
energy.
New units into my main base, new workers.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
So I had a nice economy
Sequences
there,
spun.
but
Swarm. More minerals required.
it was completely
Not enough
annihilated,
minerals.
unfortunately.
Queen birth successful.
Also, I'm gonna start a series of upgrades without thinking too much. So once again, I'm kind of not really expecting an assault, and I want everybody to send in their workers here.
More overlords required.
The overlords are required. I haven't built a queen there,
Insufficient overlords.
which is a little bit kind of bad. Here I'm gonna create another batch of troops that could mine, and after that an overlord or two, and now I'm going to go for
Insufficient energy.
a bunch of roaches and some static defense against air. More workers.
Newly birthed queen.
I would
ready.
kind of
Mineral
prefer
field exhausted.
to
Not enough.
get as powerful force as possible before.
Not enough energy. Swarm forces
Okay,
under attack.
let's attack. It looks like he's tough. He's tough there with his force, and it doesn't look like I have enough.
Required.
So it looks like I droned up just a little bit too much,
Swarm forces under attack.
and that's pretty much the main thing. I enjoyed playing this. Too much, a bit too much. In any case, we're doing quite a bit of damage to him anyway,
Mineral quantity insufficient.
and it looks like
Complete.
that's gonna be enough for us to defeat this enemy.
Sequences
And,
spun. Swarm mutated.
I haven't kind of lost everything though. I lost quite
More
a bit,
minerals required.
and
Not enough minerals.
here I need to head towards this space.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
I need to kind of consistently
More minerals required.
expand there
Mineral cluster expanded.
and build myself another queen here.
Not enough minerals.
So 46 workers. These need
Mineral
to
quantity in mineral field depleted.
increase in count without a doubt. Oh, that was 0 over there. And
Not enough energy.
here nothing. Also, why not build another one of these?
Not enough.
And
Newly
now-
birthed queen ready.
I'm gonna go for a hive. So as you can see, once again, I'm not focusing on the troops, so I'm risking another assault. And that's not good, but that's what I want.
Swarm forces
And
under attack.
here, that's exactly what I'm kind of
More
getting.
minerals required.
Here I will
Must
be
spawn more overlords.
focusing
Not
on those
enough
overlords. Okay, it looks like he's coming with a very, very sturdy force.
Mineral field exhausted.
And they're just too strong for me now.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Now, at this point, without a doubt, I had it going well. I had it going.
More minerals required.
I had it kind of going well. In any case, I'm gonna try and get my forces together.
Attack quantity insufficient.
And let's get our forces
More
together.
minerals required.
He's going to destroy that base there. Okay. More roaches.
Insufficient energy. Swarm
Could
forces
be
under attack.
constructed.
Not enough minerals.
And I'm just waiting for more minerals so that I could build some more stuff.
Swarm has evolved. More
Okay.
minerals
And
required.
now let's attack
Swarm
ourselves.
forces under attack.
Here, he's not committing everything, as you can see, which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna get these guys here to start mining,
More overlords.
and at the same time I think that launching
Insufficient overlords.
an attack on the enemy could be a viable option. So we'll try to do just that then.
Must
Let's go.
spawn more overlords.
For a few infestors here. Let's get these inside. Kill off those workers fast. And
Swarm forces under attack.
yeah,
Evolution complete.
destroy that tank. I need another one of these here. As you can see,
Swarm forces under attack.
I don't have nearly enough larva. He did manage to defend there, but we'll see for how long. If he does not attack me there, I don't think that it will end well for him. Yeah, because now I'm vulnerable, really vulnerable. But that won't last a very long time, because I'm kind of starting to get that income in.
Mineral field depleted.
And my injects are here. Without a doubt.
Mineral cluster expended.
It does not look too bad. Okay, too many workers here anyway. Okay. Hydralisks. Overlords. Here everybody is doing their job quite well. More into gas production. More injects. More queens.
Must spawn more.
More overlords. Good.
Mineral field exhausted.
And what about upgrades? More upgrades as well. That's gonna be
insufficient energy.
300 for those upgrades. Good.
Not enough energy.
And right there, that's the 300. Also, I could get some of this detection.
Need more Vespine gas.
Vespine gas is becoming
Birthed queen ready.
a problem here. I have 65 workers. I'm trying to get injects everywhere.
Not enough energy.
Not nearly as simple.
Insufficient overlords.
Okay, overlords. Let's get these out.
Expended.
And
field depleted.
soon maybe. It should work out.
Must spawn more.
Okay,
overlords.
I'm waiting for those
Not
overlords then. Let's go here and expand. What else? Roaches. Did I have any Zerglings? Yeah, I could build a couple of Banelings here and there. And I'm just maxing out.
Overlords.
Okay.
Energy.
I'm sure that overlords are in production right
More
now.
overlords.
Here are the Banelings. Okay. These guys are ready. I could build myself another hive here in the corner, as well as more.
No, not possible. Supply limit reached.
As more stuff. Okay, so
Not
it looks like
enough energy.
I'm going for the offensive. I have.
Supply.
Let's go from that corner over there then, and let's try and get
Mutation. No, not possible. Supply limit reached. No, not possible. Supply limit reached.
Okay, go. That's mining gold base. He
No, not possible. Supply limit reached.
is
Armed forces under attack.
boom. Let's destroy another base. Okay, he's attacking me quite well here. Let's hit the.
Not possible. Supply limit.
Oh yeah. Let's go. That's what I like to see.
Not possible. Supply limit.
And wow, that wasn't so bad. Let's take out his other bases now. Okay, these guys, they look exposed to me, really. Okay, let's try to get closer into his base. And that's it.
Mineral field exhausted.
It looks like he doesn't have any more bases here, which is not good. Furthermore, oh, look at that. I have messed up completely my my queue, so I couldn't build units quickly enough. However, my opponent will decide to GG out. So let's take a look at this match. It looks like I was consistently expanding and very luckily defending. I was focusing very kind of strongly on the economy here and not that much on troops, while at the same time I was also able to defend myself, but at a great cost. And I'm talking about the loss of drones. In any case, first things first, looks like he is preparing for a timing attack. That's obvious due to the fact that he is not expanding and building quite a few barracks there. So he builds quite a few barracks before he expands, which is fine. He scouts out me, checks out if I'm going for something, and it looks like he was moving out the same time I attacked him, and here we see the engagement. As you can see, it looks really favorable for my opponent. I went for a large batch of links, but these links were not attacking cohesively together, and in turn I've just suffered quite a few link losses. And that's a thing to note, kind of just better wait before most of the links are finished, but it was a success in any case. So maybe losing a few less links wouldn't be that much important, but I had absolutely no clue how it would go down, and that's the difference between somebody that really knows how to play and somebody that does not, because in this game it's important to know the battles you're going to win or lose. In any case,
Add-on complete.
I already have upgrades on. And he's going to prepare for another assault. And this is going to be a bit more major assault. And as you can see, I have nothing really, almost, but those roaches are very sturdy. And here it looks like a GG without a doubt. But look what I do. I attack him with all of my drones, and the massive number of drones supported by consistently morphed in roaches defeat that that turret force, and that's probably a little bit shocking for him. You know what happened there? Like, those drones just beated my entire task force. And now he kind of moves in for a helium push, and and that's it. I'm very happy I wasn't defeated there, and it's kind of moving forward.
Additional supply depots required.
The battle isn't over just yet. And
Additional supply
this
depots
time he's
required.
going to push, as I mentioned before, with a lot of Hellions. Also, let's see. He encounters my roaches there. He doesn't want to fight my roaches. He has 35 SCVs versus 51 drones. I make 700 more minerals than he does. And here he tries to kite his Hellions. Let's take a look. A Hellion has a range of 5 while a roach has a range of 4, so a Hellion in theory could kite the roaches. Here the Hellions are a unit that's kind of blocking stimmed Terrans from being attacked, so that's not bad at all. In any case, let's continue watching this. And it looks like he's able to tear through with the relative ease and moves on to one of my bases. I ran my workers away so that they could successfully survive.
We could use some help here.
And
SCV ready.
it actually was very casualty intensive for him to deal with that base. When I met those marauders there,
I'm in a world of hurt.
I kind of thought this was just part of his full force, and I even called these marauders, I think. Like, I'm dealing with these marauders. I kind of thought that he split his forces, and I was a bit extra careful, but I still sent those drones out here. Kind of, I was a bit demoralized because I thought it's kind of all over, you know.
Upgrade
But
complete.
surprisingly for me,
Base is under attack.
he does not attack, and I, on the other hand, counter-attack. I didn't went looking for any of his other bases. I wanted to see how this is going to turn out, but it looks like it turned out very badly because all of my units are not shooting, while all of his units are shooting. So these roaches were just carved to pieces, a few at a time, as you can see. In any case, this ramp block of here has been very good,
About to get heavy.
and
Ready to go.
that's what we have here. I'm making a lot more money. I have 60 workers. That's how much money was spent on the army. We spent similar amounts on the army, on technology. I do have better technology, better missile, ground carapace upgrades,
Kaboom, baby. SCV ready.
and
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
It's go time.
here's the APM
Field
actions per
depleted.
minute, and as you can see, it's very similar most of the time.
Ready.
Ready for dust off.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready. Ready to roll.
Very similar. It looks like we're playing the game.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral
It's
field
go time.
depleted.
He expands further to the corner, and I luckily attack his bases from right, from top right corner left rather than the other way around. Didn't scout anything, it was pure luck.
Boom, baby.
I probably had to send the feelings around
Command center upgrade complete.
to do the scouting for me.
Oh, it's on.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
But that didn't happen. He goes for a gold base. In any case, his supply income is reasonable, but not as high as mine. And I'm already maxed out, so soon the offensive will begin. And so the offensive is here. As you can see, I don't have lurkers, but I have a vast array of units.
Armed and ready.
Hydralisks,
Command center upgrade complete.
banelings, a lot of roaches. And he needs to set up a defensive perimeter, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He sets up those tanks. I approach, and guess what?
Upgrade
I'm being hit by like 5 tanks there. It was obvious I couldn't do it, so I wanted to go around, check if he has other bases there. and it doesn't look like he brought his tanks with him, and I think that it has hurt him quite a bit. Here I defeat his main force, and it looks like things are not looking good for him. He does have four barracks, 2 factories, 2 starports. That's what I realized that those tanks were very exposed, so I did order them attack to go through without looking for any bases towards the southwest of this position, and that's the thing here. So at this point I've lost a lot, he lost a lot, but I'm making serious income while he is not, and even if his base wasn't hurt too much, he's not making much money really. And at this point here he decides that there's no hope, and he abandons his base, leaving all of these troops to die. Okay. So league promotion progress. Silver League. I wonder why this increased. Not sure. Okay, so besides that, I found out how to look for somebody's clan. So basically, if you find somebody out there and you wish to check their clan tag, AndYouLeftTheGame, AndYouLeftTheGame, you go to find, search by name or tag, go AndYouLeftTG, so basically the clan tag you want to check, and click on it, and here you are going to be able to find all the information about the clan itself. So that's the thing here. Online communities, barcrafts, pro players and teams, strategy and coaching, companies, regional, schools, casters and personalities, other pro leagues and tournaments, arcade, internet cafe, and there's quite a few languages to go with as well. Strategy and coaching, Red Bull and the Hammers, Warmonger. So I'm just reading random stuff. Strategy and coaching. In any case, see you in the next one.